Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm going to start my vlog for the 72 hours in the Smut Den. So I'm on my way home, but I had to stop to get, well, first I stopped and get, so this is not going so well. So, because again, it starts at 4 o'clock, so I got off at 4 and I finished a book, but it doesn't count, you know what I mean? It's from what I was reading before. I stopped for coffee, which was fine. That's okay. My prescription wasn't ready, even though they told me it'd be ready after 12. But they said, oh, it'll be like 20 to, a couple hours. So whatever. So I left Walgreens. I didn't go there. I then came to the eyeglass place because I was going to get my sunglasses. So I had got new lenses for my sunglasses that I had from before because I couldn't afford to do the whole thing. Anyway, so they brought them out and the frames, okay, like mine I have like blackish frames. Ray-Bans, like just normal ones. They bring out these like pale blue, like huge sunglasses. And I'm like, those are not mine. So it turns out that they got the wrong, the lab sent the wrong ones with my name on it. And I'm like, those are not my sunglasses. So strike two. Today is not going so well. So I got the coffee though. So now I'm going to go hit the library on the way home because I have a couple books to take back. One I read, the other ones I didn't get to, and I just don't feel like keeping them because I'm probably not going to read them. And pick up one that I want to try, and not this weekend, but later, in another week or so. So anyway, so this is very start. So, okay. So when I get home, I will, do the little spinner wheel. I am in the middle of a book, and I will talk about that at the time, but I will probably switch to something else unless it matches completely. I'm going to do the dark spinner wheel because that's more of the stuff that I read. I don't like fluffy contemporaries at all. Like I have some, but I don't want to read them this weekend. So anyway, so that's kind of it. I just thought I'd do a little quick check-in here in my car. Probably not the great. I need to cut my bangs. Clearly, I let them go a little long this week and I was like, oh, I'll cut them tomorrow. Anyway, so as I said, I have had 2 strikes. My library should have my hold, so there shouldn't be any problem there. So I should be fine. We'll see what happens. So anyway, I will check back in. This is going to be a long vlog. Just a heads up. I mean, if I'm already just starting, anyway, we'll talk about what book I'm going to start with. Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm back home. At least the library was okay, even though everything else hasn't worked so well today. I mean, I'm done with work. So I am now off for the next 4 days, which is awesome. So as I took Friday off so that I would have a longer weekend just because I hadn't taken a whole lot of vacation so far this year. My cats, of course, I found some boxes I put in here. Anyway, so what we're going to do is I'm going to spin the dark wheels to see what I'm going to read. So just to say where I'm at, I am in the middle of The Serpent and Wings of Night. I'm 224 pages into this, so I'm pretty far, but not far enough. I was hoping to get this done today. Yeah, it didn't happen. I forgot I had a library book that had to go back, so I had to read that first, so that took a day out of my... Anyway, I wouldn't have made it anyway. So the point is that I might continue reading that if something comes up on this and it connects. I don't know what could. Maybe it's a wild. I don't know. Or I have all the other books that I kind of might read sitting here next to me. Most of them. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If it comes up with one that I don't have something in right away, I'll have to go look at my look at Kindle Unlimited or something. But I have quite a few books that I want to try. As I said, my video had that. So, okay, so we're going to spin the wheel and see what I'm going to start reading for 72 hours in the Smut Den. Now, again, most of these are novels. I'm hoping for the novellas, honestly, but most of my stuff is novels, so I probably only get to read 1 or 2 books, but we're just going to give it a shot and spin the wheel, because I always like to do that. So here we go. Oh, I turned the sound off. Oh, well. Black cover. Ooh. Okay, so I have... Okay. So, I do have Rhapsodic by Laura Thalassa, which is the first book in the Bargainer series. Hey, don't make me come and get you. Move. Of course, my cats just attack everything. I'm in here 5 minutes. Anyway, point is, so I could pick that. I do have Beyond Innocence, which is the next novel, but I also have a novella that actually comes before this that's also the same kind of cover. It's also black, mostly black with a little white. So that's Beyond Possession. I left it in the other room. Sorry, I forgot about that. I forgot that I have that in the middle. So that one, this is book number 6 in the Beyond series, and that one is 5.5. So I might read that. Or I could read, one of these that are in the bind-ups that I have from the Peculiar Taste Kickstarter. There's like 5, there's 5 of them of the 6 that I haven't read yet. I only read the Katie Robert one. I read that right away because that was the author I bought these for. Anyway, so these are also dark colors. So now I'm not sure what to do. You know what? I'm going to go, I'm going to stick with my Beyond series, and I'm going to read the next book, the 5.5, Beyond Possession. So sorry, it's not right here. You'll see it in a second when I get into that. So I will start this. It is like 6 o'clock, so I'm a little late starting for me because again, I'm on the West Coast. So, but anyway, I'm starting. So we're going to start with the Beyond series, book number 5.5, Beyond Possession for dark cover. Yes. Okay, so this is probably where you're going to see a lot of me. Just letting you know, this is where I usually read on the couch in front of my television. Anyway, so Beyond Possession by Kit Rocha is 5.5 in the Beyond series. So again, this is a dystopian erotic novel. This is a novella. It's about 134 pages. So I'm hoping to get most of this done tonight. I mean, let's hope so. We'll see if I finish it. I don't know. We'll find out. I would like to, so that tomorrow I can start something new. And maybe I'll do an audiobook too. I need to start an audiobook. So if I finish this, then I can continue. I have audiobooks of some of the, I think the last novel, the novel after this, Beyond Innocence. I think I have that is the last audiobook I own, but we'll have to see. Anyway, but I want to read this. This is next in the series. So again, this is a world where things have gone wrong. It's dystopian. There is this city called Eden, and there are sectors that are outside of the city walls that are run by, pretty much gangs. We're following Sector 4, which are the O'Kanes, who are mostly bootleggers and they're very much, found family kind of stuff. So each of the books build on that, mostly from Sector 4 and from other sectors. They, people meet up. This one has to do with a crafter or somebody who, sells stuff in the marketplace who isn't directly connected to the O'Kanes. And then we have one of the enforcers of the O'Kanes. So he's not in the main group, but he's been around kind of thing. So everybody knows him. So we'll see how their love story goes. And I'm hoping it's pretty good. I don't know anything of what's going on because I just finished the other book right before this, but I don't know how this connects. If this is just a story kind of one-off, that's not really connected to the main novels. I don't know, but I'm going to read this next. So that's it. I will check in with you a little later. Okay, so I'm halfway through now. It's about 8 o'clock. Yeah, just hit 8 o'clock, so not great. I'm distracted. I keep looking at my phone. I did turn off BookTube and I put on an AMSR room because I get distracted by the TV, So, but I do like the TV on. Anyway, so I'm hoping, I should be able to get this done by 10. We'll see. As I said, I'm halfway. I'm at 63 pages. And I think it's 134 or something like that. So it's really close. Like I'm like pages away from half. So anyway, we've already had one sex scene. So this counts. I already knew that, but anyway, again. So, I really do like this one. This is kind of different because it's talking about, one of the characters. Her dad used to run the sector, so he was the one who got taken out by Dallas O'Kane, who is the leader of Sector 4. So she's kind of has this kind of weird position in with the crafters, the people who make items and sell. I think she does more soaps and lotions and those kind of things. So she is like walking this thin line of she's, used to be kind of sector royalty, because her dad was in charge, but he ran things horribly and that's why he got taken out. And so she doesn't trust the O'Kanes. She's not against them, but she can't show that she's with them or against them. She's walking this fine line. And then Zane, of course, is an O'Kane, and he, of course, has liked her, and he's trying to get closer to her because he wants to protect her. So we'll see how this goes. All right, I'm enjoying it. As I said, it was a side story that I didn't know we were getting, because I knew there's a book 5.5, but I didn't know what we were getting. So enjoying it so far, as I said. So we will continue, and hopefully I'll get this done before bed, and then I can do the spinner wheel for my next read that I'll probably start tomorrow. We finished, Cooper. Yeah. No talks. Yay. Okay, so it is 9:12 and I finished, or 9:10, whatever. Oh, I really liked this one. I mean, it was different, because we got a little bit of history of the sectors before O'Kane took over. So that was kind of cool. Because we're following Tatiana, whose father had been in charge and had been dethroned. And I like this one. It was just, again, these are short. There's quite a couple of sexy scenes, which is the smut in here, which is good. And then it's just the found family in here. And there's always action. There's always some action scene near the end, which is always good. So, I mean, it's suspenseful. Oh, are they all going to make it? Anyway, so I enjoyed this. So that was my first book for the 72 hours. So, what is it? 5 hours in, I've got one book done. Hey, not great, but hey, we did it. Anyway, so let me see if I can do this. Sorry, I have the cat, Cooper, here, kneading on his blanket beside me. Oh, I just kicked him. All right, moved him. Hold on a second. So I'm going to, I'm going to do my wheel again. We'll see. Can I do this? I don't know if I can do this from here. Okay, we're going to do it and see what the second book is going to be. Oop, here we go. Shirtless man on the cover. Oh, is it cheating that I'm going to put this one next? This is book 6 in the series. And we're following Jared and Lily, who both have very horrible pasts, but I'm kind of excited for this one. Anyway, yeah, there's a shirtless man on the cover. I'm going to go with this because I have the audiobook for this, so I can start this audiobook tomorrow morning. So I'm going to put that for this one. So what we're going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it again to get a physical book. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that was... I'm not doing this very good. We're just going to go with it because I'm not going to refilm this because I want that book. Anyway. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what the one-word title. What do I have as a one-word title? I don't know. Okay, so I'll have to go back and I'll go check or look at my Kindle Unlimited list. I don't know what the one-word title. Okay, let me figure it out. Okay, so rhapsodic is one word. So I'm going to try this one. This is the first book in the Bargainer series. I think it's a 4-book series. I know they've got new covers because they are now, I don't know if they're traditionally published now. Somebody picked them up, I think. So anyway, I got this like a couple, maybe a year or two ago, to buy it, to try it, and I never tried it. So I know this has to do with some woman who made a lot of bargains with this bargainer, and she keeps waiting for him to come back, and you know, she has to pay him back somehow, and they have some kind of connection, I'm not sure. And then when he does come back, he asks for something huge because she has all of these beads or black beads on her wrist that collected from all the bargains or something. I'm not sure, but I hear so many people like this series that I want to try it. I don't know anything beyond it. I'm pretty sure this is fantasy romance. I don't know anything else than that. Looks like Fae and the other world or something. I'm not sure. But the wing is really cool. So if I like this, I might have to break down and get the rest of the books. This series is another series starter. Not in this vlog, because I'm actually doing good in continuing series. But I'm going to start this one. So this one is 300, let's see here. 400 pages. Oh, is it really? Yeah, it is. It's just over 400 pages. Oh, that's a little longer than I was thinking. 407. Okay, so, well, we're going to try this. So I'm going to start this tonight. I hope to read, I'd like to get 50 pages before I go to bed. We'll see how it goes. Matters how fast it reads. I don't know. Never read this author before. This is new. So we're going to read some tonight. And then tomorrow I'll start the audio. I'll be out in the garden doing blackberry vines that are taking over my yard again this year. So, and they're climbing up my window screen right now. So I have to make sure I get the ones by the house and take care of that. Anyway, but this will be my audiobook that I'll start tomorrow. But I'm going to start this tonight. So we'll see how it goes. One more check-in before I go to bed, so I'll let you know how this is going. Okay, so I've read just over 52 pages of Rhapsodic by Laura Thalassa. So anyway, I'm enjoying this. I didn't know it would have urban fantasy feels, like it's the real world, but it's kind of twisted where supernatural things, people know about them, and they're in LA, and I mean, I just didn't know. So we have the two timelines, the past of how she met the bargainer, and then 8 years later when he comes back into her life after not seeing her for 7 years. And again, she has 322 debts to pay to him, which is interesting. Anyway, so so far I'm enjoying this. I wasn't quite sure the first chapter or so, just because, I don't know, I just didn't like her job, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I got it. I didn't realize she was a siren, so that was an interesting twist. Again, it says it on the back. I just didn't read it closely, and I didn't want to. I wanted to just get into it, so that part was cool. So anyway, I've started this one. As I said, I'm only 52 pages in, so this will be my physical read tomorrow. I'm hoping to get a big chunk of it done tomorrow. I'm not sure I'm going to finish it because it's, a little over 400 pages, so I have 350 odd pages to read. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think I can get that done, but I want to make a good progress in this. And as I said, I'm going to start the audiobook on this tomorrow. So, I think that's it. So anyway, I will, see you in the morning. I have a long list of things I'm going to do tomorrow. So some of that you'll probably see. I will actually leave the house, but, we'll see. I need to cut my bags. Anyway, I will, see you tomorrow. Now I know why my neck was starting to hurt. Hey guys, so it is Friday morning. I'm out in my backyard, which I'll show you in a second. And I'm going to take care of some of the blackberry vines so that my brother can mow later. I don't mow. I'm allergic to grass and grass pollen pretty bad. So I break out with everything. Anyway, so I'm gonna take care of the blackberry vines this morning. It's like 6:45. I wanted to sleep in more, but my cats didn't let me, which you'll see a picture of Cooper, his new spot of sleeping where trying to hurt my neck. Anyway, so I'm gonna start my audiobook of Beyond Innocence and get some work done. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna take out those ones as much as I can, and then all these ones against the house, because look, it's going up my window. So these ones first, and then I'll do those maybe later. We'll see how you go. We're gonna do these ones first. These ones in the backyard. So here we go. Okay, so I think I've done enough. I did all that was over here and along the wall, and then against the house. And then I actually did all that stuff by the fence I wasn't planning on. So now my brother can mow down the mint, which is in the way, and my yard. Anyway, so I did my first chore and listened to Beyond Innocence. So, okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a shower now and start my day now that my chore is done. And I have to go get the yard waste can and get rid of all this. Okay, so yes, showered, bangs cut, maybe a little short. Anyway, it'll be fine. It'll grow. Anyway, so oh, I didn't look to see. I got like 2 chapters in on Beyond Innocence, which is this book. I didn't get very far. Well, I didn't get that far. About 25 pages. So not too much, but at least I had that while I was out there bending over and cutting all the blackberry vines. Anyway, at least I got most of them. I didn't get some of the stuff that are farther up the hill of my backyard. That'll be another day. Anyway, so I plan to pack up some of my books that I want to get rid of today and take them to Pals to see if I can get them to get money for them, or credit for them, really. And I have a coupon to spend $5 that I got from Independent Bookstore Day last month when I went. So I do want to buy at least one book. Hopefully that'll be all I buy, but we'll see. And then maybe I'll take whatever they don't take. I might donate to the library bookstore that they have in Beaverton. So I'll be close to there anyway, because I'm going to the Cedar Hills Pals location, which is close to me, which is on in Beaverton. So where I live anyway. So but it's, a couple miles away, not super close, but close enough. Anyway, so that's going to start, and then I'll probably get lunch and a couple other errands, and then I'll come back and I'll be here. So, but I have a couple hours before I have to go to Powell's, because I believe they open at 10. I'm going to double check. So I want to be there about 10:15 to get in line to sell the books. So, hopefully get some credit, but I'm going to read this for a little bit before I have to pack up and go. So here we go. Okay, so I'm about 138 pages in. So I just finished chapter 10. So I'm going to stop now. It's about 9:45, a little bit around that. So I'm going to go get changed and go and drive to Pals. So I'm really enjoying this. This is not anything what I was told or I had heard that it was about. To me, this is very much urban fantasy. And I didn't know that going in. As I said, I mentioned it last night, but I meant her on this video earlier. And so this is I wasn't expecting it. So I am enjoying it because it is urban fantasy like to me. So we'll see how it goes. Things are heating up between them, and what just happened with somebody else that she knows that she was kind of dating, poor thing. Anyway, I'm interested to see where this goes, because again, the mystery hasn't really come into this. So far, it's just them rehashing, or us getting the Cooper. Us getting the past of when she was younger, and she was getting the beads from the bargainer for every favor kind of thing. And then again, I'm sure we're going to see the blow up of that when that happens, because we've just had it mentioned. Anyway, so far so good. Anyway, sorry, I'm just rambling. So as I said, I was hoping to get a little bit more, but I got distracted, and oh well, whatever. And Cooper has been here with me. Sorry, that was a butt shot. Anyway, he's here, has been sleeping on me or by me. Anyway, but I'm gonna go and do some of my errands, and so I'll have a few clips of that. I will probably have to break this video up by day because I am talking too much, which is normal. So, but I will probably, it'll be a while. Anyway, it's still a long video. Anyway, I'm gonna go, hopefully, and get some books and get some credit to buy more books. So I still have half of 2 of the bags, but I got 107 in credit, so I think that did pretty good. I did buy 2 books, so I spent some of it, but oh well. Okay, so I didn't film anything this afternoon after I got home. I had lunch at Five Guys after being at Powell's. It went pretty well. I mean, I got $107 for what books I took in credit. So, and I did spend 20 of that on 2 books, but a little over 20 because I had a coupon for $5 off that I used. Anyway, one of the books I probably shouldn't have bought because it was in a series that I haven't really started. I mean, I started it, but only a few pages. Anyway, that was maybe not the best book. Anyway, point is, I spent all afternoon listening to Beyond Innocent by Kate Rocha. So this was technically number 2 that I spun for. So this is book 6 in the Beyond series. Again, it's dystopian. This one followed Jared and Lily, and I really liked this one. This was in some ways a little sweeter than some of the other ones because she was pretty innocent and her life was bad, or they both have different things that they dealt with, but very sexy times. Let me just tell you, these books are many instances of, the erotica comes in. So the smut was high in this one, and they always are, which is, I do like them. Anyway, so with dystopian and good world building, and again, found family is huge in this. So I finished it. I played Animal Crossing this afternoon. I had restarted my island I did right before I got sick. And then I only played one time earlier this week, I think. So this is like the 4th or 5th day on the island. So I just played for like 3 hours as I was listening to this, and then I just finished it off. So anyway, I really enjoyed this, and I'm definitely looking to continue on. I think I have 2 short stories to read before I read the next book 7, which is Beyond Ruin. So I don't have that one on audio. I don't have the 2 short stories on audio. Those I'll have to read physically. So I might not get to those this weekend because I have to go buy the spinner wheel. Anyway, but I don't have the audiobook for the next one because the narrator changes, and I haven't tested it to see if I want to buy the audiobooks for 7, 8, and 9. So we'll see. I'll maybe test that. But again, I finished my audiobook. I wasn't going to do that. I was going to use this for the next 3 days, but I got so into it that I didn't want to stop, and so I just this is a played Animal Crossing for like 3 hours and got that done. I might have played a little bit more than that, maybe closer to 4. It was a long, I just did a lot of stuff. Anyway, so that's good. I'm still in that. I am still 138 pages in Rhapsodic, so now I'm going to read this for the rest of the evening. I'm not going to finish, you know, what is that, 270 pages or 200, yeah, something close to that. So I don't think I'm gonna get this done, but I make we're gonna see where it goes. So but I did finish another book. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stop the vlog here, and because it's already like a half hour long, and since I'm doing this for 3 days, it's technically 6 o'clock. It's just about 6 o'clock, almost 6 o'clock here. So it's technically a little bit over the full day for me, because again, I was supposed to start at 4 o'clock, but I got off at 4 o'clock, and then I had all those errands. So really, I started at 6 o'clock. So maybe I'll just do 6. Anyway, it's 24 hours since I started. And I've finished 2 books. I finished first Beyond Possession, and then I did Beyond Innocence. I got 2 books in that same series. And then I said I'm 138 pages in Rhapsodic, which I will get back to now. So that's my first, little over 24 hours, 26 hours of the 72-hour readathon of In the Smut Den. So I will put this up, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I don't think the next few days I'm going to be quite as busy. I am going wine tasting tomorrow with my parents and my brother. So that should be nice for a little bit, but beyond that, I don't have a lot. I do have a couple more errands that I didn't get to today. But other than that, I think that's kind of it. So anyway, I'm going to stop this now, and I will see you guys later.